Okay, so Jim Carrey lost my faith for a little while, but he's actually a really decent actor, and he has been in some really impressive movies, one of which I'll be talking about today, that is, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. He's kind of like Nicolas Cage that way, except without the whole creepy Illuminati conspiracy I'm sure is going on with Nick Cage, Sofia Coppola, and Francis Ford Coppola. Seriously, they've infiltrated Hollywood on like every front. The indie, the A-grade, and well, the B-movie. But I digress. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is a movie about both the value of memory and, because every sci-fi movie ever has this theme, playing God. I'll focus more on the memory because in my opinion it's just more interesting. The setup is this. Joel, after his ex-girlfriend Clementine stops recognizing him, discovers she went to a clinic that allows for memory to be removed precisely from a person's brain. Devastated, he decides to go through the same procedure himself, and most of the movie takes place in Joel's mind as his memory is being removed. This movie uses structure in the most interesting way since Nolan's Memento, beginning with a scene fairly far in the film's actual timeline, as Joel and Clementine meet for the second time, their memories erased. Next, the film assaults us with random memories and experiences of Joel and Clementine together. We only gradually figure out that Joel is undergoing the memory removal procedure, and we start the movie completely disorientated. This is highly symbolic. By disorientating us, the film throws us immediately into Joel's position, allowing us to experience the impact of lost memory, that is, disorientation and chaos. With that, let's introduce this movie's thesis of sorts. This movie is a refutation of the idea that memory is something destructive. The movie's title refers to the poem Eloise to Abelard, which laments memory and man's loss of innocence and wonder as a consequence of it, as it says in lines 207 to 210. How happy is the blameless vestal's lot, the world forgetting by the world forgot. Eternal sunshine of the spotless mind, each prayer accepted and wish resigned. The film's goal seems to reject this idea in every sense by showing how destructive the lack of memory truly is. The film has an overall tone of gloom all throughout it, with a washed out colour palette, as if to say, this is what we get by destroying memory. The constantly changing mise-en-scene, or set composition for anyone who isn't a film nerd, serves to portray Joel's rootlessness. As well, look at this scene, in which Clementine's new boyfriend says the same words Joel once did.
Baby, what's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm scared. I feel like I'm disappearing. My skin's coming off. I'm getting old. Nothing makes any sense to me.
You're not getting old.
Nothing makes any sense. Nothing makes any sense.
The fractured and repeated dialogue conveys Clementine herself becoming fractured. A key piece of dialogue here is, I feel like I'm disappearing, as we see Clementine's identity is being taken with her memory. But Gondry doesn't just stop at saying, we need memory to be stable, he goes on to say, without memory, we're destined to repeat our mistakes. We can see this through the film's cyclical structure, as the movie begins and ends with the same scene, as if the middle were nothing more than exposition. The final shot of Joel and Clementine frolicking together through the beach is repeated 3 times, and this is crucial. It symbolises the repeated path both have taken, and leaves a bittersweet taste in our mouths. While, for the moment, Joel and Clementine are happy, there is no doubt they will repeat their mistakes.